In this video, we will overview the least carried handbags in my collection. If you like this type of content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And please feel free to share the video with those who you know will enjoy the content as well. All right, everyone, let's get into it. The bags that will be featured in this video will be those bags that I have not worn in 6 months or more. Most of the bags featured in this video will be the bags that I haven't worn in a year. So I want to present today to you those handbags and then give you a brief story about why I hadn't carried the bag, and if I know at the time why I think I may either keep it or get rid of it. I want to share that information with you as well. The first bag I'm going to feature in the least used bags of 2022 is this vintage Coach tote. It is unlined on the inside, and as you can tell, I like my items to be very clean. I did dunk and clean the bag. I always dunk and clean all of my vintage bags. Anything that I refer to as vintage in this video, I am basically referring to mostly the unlined full grain leather that Coach used to do. I think they stopped the manufacturing of the leather in early 2000s. If you know the exact name of this bag, please type a comment in the comment section. I would appreciate it. I do love this tote. I can't wait to use it, and it will always stay in my collection. It's in my favorite color to wear, lime green. The next bag I want to feature is the Coach vintage Coach Legacy flap. I love this little bag. It will always be in my collection. I'm going to take the stuffing out so you guys can take a look at the inside of this bag. Okay. And as you can see, it works perfectly as a shoulder bag, and I can also adjust it as well. So this is one of my favorite, and I have not worn this bag because of the same reason that I presented on the first bag. This bag is in that color lime green. I'm real concerned about color transfer. I'm not sure if there's something I can spray these lighter colored bags with to treat the leather so there won't be a color transfer. Not sure if Apple Guard will work on this. If you know, please type a comment in the comment box and let me know. But I haven't put anything on it because I don't want to ruin the bag. So I want to make sure I do it the correct way. So that's why I've just kind of left it alone. The bags that I'm featuring today are not necessarily in any particular order. I'm sharing with you the least worn handbags in my collection, and I'm kind of just briefly telling you why I haven't worn the bags, okay? This is a Coach wristlet. Actually, I purchased this pre-loved, but as you can see, it still has the tag on it. And it was never used by the previous owner. It's in a color called Pear, but it's a wristlet, and I do love it. It's in the color lime green. I purchased this wristlet to go with this bag inside the bag as a catch-all. But I'm featuring it because it can also serve as a little grab-and-go handbag. So I want to feature this one as well in today's video, because any bag that can serve as a handbag, I will feature, such as wristlets. But if it's a small leather good, we will not talk about those today. So this one here is a wristlet, Coach wristlet. I have another Coach wristlet. I do believe it is vintage. And I did dunk and clean this one as well. And I know it's lined, and I'm probably not supposed to, but it looks brand new still. So it didn't really damage it in any way whatsoever. It looks very clean and new and nice looking. So just another wristlet. This one is in suede. And I purchased this one because it's a little bit bigger than this other one, and I purchased both of these to complement. The larger one was for my Coach tote that I just showed you earlier, and of course the smaller one was to go in this Legacy Studio flap. The next bag that I'm featuring is the Triora tote in the color Riot Rust. I think I'm saying that right. The Triora tote in the color Riot Rust. This is a Patricia Nash handbag. And I want to go ahead and show you the inside. It's a very nice bag. I actually purchased it to be a work tote, but this is a dust bag. But I have not been able to carry this one. I have carried this one a couple of times, but not recently. As you can see, there is some wear on the bottom of it, but I hadn't carried it in about a year now, because in my current job I have to carry a lot more home. So I'm featuring, I don't know if I said this earlier, but this video is featuring those bags that I haven't carried in a year, and it's also featuring those bags that I have purchased in 2021 that for some reason haven't carried in a while. So this is the Triora tote. It's by Patricia Nash. This is a cute tote, and it's pretty. It's designed if you're not gonna carry a whole lot. If you have a lot to carry, like I said, then this tote is not for you. Okay. So I was able to use this one in my previous job, but now I can't. I'm not able to use it right now because of that reason. It does not hold what I need it to hold. And if you watch my channel, Content with Candace, if you like this type of content, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please share the video with those who you know will enjoy the content as well. You will see this bag featured on my channel, along with some other handbag videos as well. The next tote that I'm featuring in my least most used handbags of 2022 is the Portland Leather Goods Crossbody tote in the color cranberry. If you watch my channel, Content with Candace, you will see a video and a review of this tote on my channel. Okay, the reason why I have not carried this one is it does not meet my current needs. Okay, and I think I said that in the video on my channel. So hopefully one day it will. I currently only have 4 totes in my collection. The next bag in my least carried handbag collection is this Denim Tote. Now, I purchased this. It was brand new. You could tell it had never been used. And so immediately when I got it, as I do anytime I purchase something in a pre-love market, I did throw it in the wash machine. But I thought it was kind of cute. I only paid $5 for it. And it has a pocket in the front. And it has a pocket in that side. Actually, I guess this would be the front right here. So, because there's a pocket here. Means it's got lots of pockets here and here. And just very practical. And I like things like this. And of course, the only thing I don't like about this bag is it doesn't have a crossbody strap. I guess when I purchased this, it was in the winter time. And I just kind of see this as more of a spring-summer deal. So maybe that's why I haven't worn it yet. Not sure what brand this is. Let me look on the inside, see if I can share that information with you. I'm going to take the stuffing out. See if I see a name brand anywhere. I don't see a name brand anywhere, but anyway, there's the inside. Next bag that I'm featuring in my least carried handbags is this Brahmin Mini Pricilla Navy Topsail in genuine leather. I saw this on the website at the time I purchased it, thought it was cute, and then went into a store and it was on a deep clearance. There were a few spots on it. Let me see, right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Just a little bitty spot there. And so I got a deep discount on it. You know, I always like a deep discount on a bag. But it's a nice bag. But I have not carried it. And I think the reason why I have not carried it, it does come with a crossbody strap. Let me just take that out and show you that. Let me show you the inside. And then I'll show you the crossbody strap. Has a little key hanger in there. Got a pocket, pencil pocket there. And then a zipper pocket over here on this side. But like you can see, it's tag still on it. The reason why I haven't carried this bag is because, I don't know why I haven't carried this bag. I think it's the size. And I guess, you know, just getting in and out of it. I don't know. Very nice bag. This is the Brahmin Mini Pricilla Navy Topsail. Cute, cute bag. The next bag I will feature in my least carried handbag collection is the vintage Coach Court bag. And I have carried this bag once, but I believe the reason why I have not carried it is I thought it was just a little bit too small. But since I've carried it, I love this bag. I have purchased some, I've been really into purchasing over the last 8 months or so, small wallets and card cases. In the past, before that, I would use full-size wallets. So I believe that if I use a smaller wallet, this one will probably work for me. But I remember when I carried it, the capacity was a little small. But I do love the bag, don't get me wrong. It is a very nice bag. Got a zipper pull on the inside there, metal zipper. And then a pocket on the front here. So I do love this bag. Do love it. The next handbag in my collection is this beauty right here. It is, I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, I'll put a name on the video once I post it. I purchased this bag because I don't have this is my only yellow handbag in my collection. And I kind of believe I hadn't carried it because it's yellow. And I'm a little bit traditional in my thinking. I'm trying to get out of that traditional thinking and think out of the box. But I see yellow as a color for spring and summer. So I bought this right at the start of fall, I believe. And I did dunk it and clean it. I know you're not supposed to dunk and clean the line bags. Very nice bag. So it'll be my goal to wear this one this spring and summer. The next bag I'm featuring in my collection is this Coach handbag. I'm going to show you the information on it. I did purchase this one last year on clearance. Let me see if I can kind of show you. It's in the Ivy taupe multicolor. The handle is taupe. And then it has a top handle as well that flaps over like that. I don't like the fact that this hard handle is not detachable. The crossbody strap is detachable. But I don't like the fact that this hard handle, to me, is kind of awkward on the bag. But when I saw this one, this is probably one of the few bags that I have in my collection that I purchased based on appearances. And the other reason I purchased it is because of all the organizational components it has. It has a slip pocket here where you can lay something that's more flat, like a cell phone will fit. And then it has a second compartment here. And then it has a compartment, a wider compartment here as well. And then in the back, it has that compartment there. And then a snap pocket in the back here. And I have carried this one once, but the reason I want to say I hadn't carried it since, one being the light color, number two being that for some reason it was a little small. It's a lot smaller than what it looks like because of all the organization components in the bag. And so that's one of the reasons why I had not carried it. Not only that I don't like about it is this hard handle. I told you that earlier, but this is another awkward thing. You see this closure? This closure, you have to kind of find it, and then it'll close. Let me step back and make sure you can see everything. Let me see. See, I got it kind of, now I got it closed, okay? But this is what it looks like on as a crossbody. So I carried this bag. I want to say I carried it once, maybe twice. Okay. But, you know, mainly because of the color. And this bag looks a lot bigger. Looks like it'll hold a lot more than it will hold. There's about 3 different compartments in it. But I think I'm going to try it out again this spring and see what it'll do for me. Okay. There's the shoulder bag. And a hook of the arm. Okay. You can carry it like this too. The next least use bag that I'm sharing with you in my collection is this vintage bag. And it is online. But the reason why I have not carried this bag, again, I did carry it one time. It was perfect. You know, it's just one open space, so it holds a lot. I enjoyed it. Love it. It's got that soft, full grain leather. I was amazed that I was able to get a hold to this for the price that I got it at. You can obviously tell that the bag has not been really worn, but you know me, it looked brand new when I got it. I still dunked it and cleaned it and reconditioned it, but it's so soft, you guys. Love the vintage leather. Anyway, it has a metal zipper pocket on the inside. Okay. I know what you're saying. Why haven't I worn this bag? The reason why I haven't worn this bag, again, it's a light color. And for some reason, I have a tendency now, all my black bags, I'll pretty much wear those year round. But for some reason, the lighter color bags, I save them for the spring and the summer. I don't know why. I got to get out of this because this would be a great bag to carry in the winter. So I got to basically change my mindset. So that's the only reason. It's not that I don't love the bag. It's just that, you know, I usually save those brighter colors or the lighter colors for spring and summer wear. This is the next bag that is in my least carried bag collection. I purchased this bag. I like the smaller bags as travel bags, so I purchased this bag strictly as a travel bag. So that's the reason why I have not carried this bag. I also, around the same time, purchased another bag, which I did carry. And it had a little more capacity than this bag had. So I'm going to show you the inside. It is a vintage, or I like to say close to vintage bag. And it may be vintage. It's a nice little bag. Okay. Like I said, it's a smaller capacity bag, and my smaller bags are basically for travel bags. So that's the reason why I hadn't carried it. I ended up using another small bag. It's the same color as red. And I ended up using it instead of this one. So this one kind of just sat on the shelf. Purchased this last summer. Haven't carried it. The next handbag in my least carried handbag collection is this vintage Coach Rambler bag. Now, I have not carried this bag because I also have a Rambler in the color black, and I have a tendency to navigate toward black handbags above any other color in my collection. So I just haven't reached for this bag, you know, because it's brown. Which I know that sounds silly, but I love black, you know, especially when I had, you know, gained a few pounds at one point. You know, black makes you look slimmer, and even right now, I like black, and, you know, I enjoy carrying black bags. So, I'm trying to break out of my shell. Purchased this one last summer as well. Have not carried it, and the only reason is because I have another vintage Coach Rambler in the color black. I just haven't reached for this one. I'll show you the inside of it because I did take the stuffing out so that I can show you the inside as well. It does have a zipper pocket in the back. Okay. Just haven't reached for it. No other reason. Okay. Love the bag though. The next handbag in my least used handbag collection is this Patricia Nash handbag. Here's what it looks like as a crossbody. Shoulder bag, and it is adjustable, but the handles are not detachable. This is my first and only Patricia handbag purchase. What you saw earlier, of course, was my first and only Patricia Nash tote purchase. Okay. It does have somewhat of a snap magnetic closure. And then here's what the inside looking like. Has a slip pocket and a zipper pocket. Okay. So the reason why I haven't carried this bag is I haven't reached for it. Because this color is kind of neutral. It's kind of in the middle. I have carried it once. Okay. And then I saw that they were having, this is part of their 10th anniversary collection. Let me get in close so you can see this little medallion here. This bag is part of the 10th anniversary collection. And that's why I kind of said, well, I want a piece from the 10th anniversary collection. Just haven't reached for it since. Carried it once. Haven't reached for it since. The next bag in my least carried handbag collection is this vintage Coach bag. I did dunk it and clean it after I received it. And it's very soft. And I did purchase this one last summer as well. The reason why I have not carried it is, to be totally honest, I was concerned about the size and whether or not it was going to hold what I wanted to hold comfortably. So that's the only reason I haven't carried it. But I will make it my goal to carry it this summer. Because I'm not going to just continue to hold on to things that I'm not going to use. So I'm going to adjust it a little bit more. So that's the only reason why I haven't carried this bag. Because I look at it on the shelf and it appears as though it's not big enough. So I go on to the bigger bag. I like a lot of leftover room in my handbags. So that's why I haven't carried this one. This is the next handbag in my least used handbag collection. This is the Coach wallet on chain. I do have the hang tag for this one. I did put it on the inside because the bag is so structured. I was afraid that it was going to pop off and that I would lose it. So I stuck it on the inside along with the chain. It is a very structured bag. I don't like the fact that this don't bend all the way back. Don't have to carry a wallet with this bag because you have card slots in there. And then this is a zipper pouch right here. It does fit my iPhone 13 Pro cell phone. But the reason why I haven't carried it is because I kind of thought it would be a little awkward getting in and out of the bag. This little part right here. Because I got a feeling if more I use it, I'm probably going to break it. Let me just share the information with you because I just cut the tag off. Could have left the tag on because it hasn't been used at all. Just been sitting on the shelf. Nice little bag. Here's the hang tag. Like I told you, I took it off because I didn't want to lose it. Kept that in the bag. It's just flat on the back side. Okay. Like I said, I thought maybe this would look cute with a little summer pink dress or something like that. But I mostly purchased this as a wallet on chain. It is also detachable. It's detachable. So you can carry it as a clutch as well. Okay. So if I had to give a reason as to why I don't carry this bag, it's probably because of the structure of it. Bags such as this that have a flat closure, I like for it to be able to bend all the way back. So it's a little constricting getting in and out of this bag. So that's the reason why I haven't carried this clutch or wallet on chain. Okay. This is another bag in my least used handbag collection that I have not used. Can't remember. I want to say it's the Coach Chelsea handbag. But I purchased this one because it reminds me of a bag, the only Coach handbag that I've owned that I threw away, that I regret throwing away. I should have never thrown it away. So it kind of reminded me of that bag, so that's why I purchased it. But when I received it, I didn't realize it was it's a lot smaller than the one that I had. So this kind of was like that memory bag. But I've never used it because of the size. But there's the inside of it. You got a zipper pocket there. And pouch here and a pouch here. This is the next bag in my least used handbag collection. And I was looking for a saddle bag that reminded me of the saddle bag I used to carry when I was a child, and also use it as my first bag once I started college. And this bag reminded me of that, so that's why I purchased this bag. Didn't pay a whole lot for it at all, but I did. Once I got it, I dunked it and I cleaned it. Didn't need it. You can tell that the previous owner hadn't used it. But anytime I buy pre-loved, if it's doable, you know, if I didn't spend a whole lot for them, I take a chance and kind of dunk them and clean them. But it's a nice bag. Has a zipper pocket. This is a fossil handbag, actually. And it's got slip pockets here on the other side. Okay, so here's what it looks like as a crossbody. Okay, and here's what it looks like as a shoulder bag. Just basically wanted a saddle bag for sentimental reasons. But I have not carried this bag at all. Purchased it last summer. This is the Coach Sutton bag. This is the vintage Coach Sutton bag. This is also a part of my least used handbag collection. Purchased this bag. I want to say I purchased it last summer. I have not carried it. I did dunk and clean this bag. This bag is unlined. And I have not carried it because I want to redunk and re-clean it. And also, the straps are, it's adjustable strap, but it's not a detachable strap. And I've also thought about, because I watched another content creator where she whacked off the straps and then added a different strap on the bag. So I thought about doing that as well. But then I said, if I ever try to get rid of the bag, I don't want to hurt the integrity of the bag if I try to sell it or give it to someone. But anyway, so the reason why I haven't worn this bag, because I'm a little bit picky. Although I did take this one through a dunking and cleaning process, I see a little things that I need to work on some more. And so I want to re-dunk and re-clean it. So before I use it. Of course, as you can see, the inside is clean. But I see a little things around the zipper that I might have missed doing the cleaning process. And I just want to be super thorough before I wear it. And that's the only reason why I have not carried it. This is the Coach Basic bag. You can carry this as a clutch. As you can see, makes a nice clutch. Okay. Vintage Coach basic, or close to basic, I like to say. It is unlined. It does come with a shoulder strap. Now, I've Googled this bag, and some of these bags came with this type of strap, but some of them came with the spaghetti strap. I have carried this bag. I've carried it one time, and I'm trying to remember why I haven't carried it since. I carried it, when I carried it, my stuff fit, but it barely fit. So I felt like the capacity could have been a little larger. But now that I think about it, I could have made some adjustments. Like, instead of carrying a whole big giant pack of wipes, carry a small pack of wipes. You know, there's some things I could have adjusted, and this would have worked just fine. I purchased this bag because my mother had a bag similar to this. It was in the color, I want to say it was red or ox blood. Not the bright red, but the dark red. So this reminded me of the bag she had when I was a little girl. So that's why I purchased this bag. But I've only carried it once. So it's the Vintage Coach basic bag. It's the Joan Michelle Basquiat Canteen Crossbody. I purchased this from the Coach outlet last year, and I knew it was a small bag, and I also knew when I purchased it that it was not gonna hold my cell phone, but I thought it would be a cute travel bag, because when I'm traveling, I mostly have my phone in my pocket, so it was not a deal breaker for me. Although normally when I purchase a handbag, I wanted to be able to hold my cell phone. So this was that exception for me. And so I did purchase it as a travel bag, but I also purchased this one as a souvenir as well. It's got a little place on there where you can hang a little pouch or whatever from the John Michelle Basquiat collection. So this one will stay in my collection. So, but I just have not used it yet. It does come with a crossbody strap. Okay. Now, all the handbags that I have featured today in this video, in my least used handbag collection, like I said, are those bags that I purchased in 2021. I did not include bags that I've had in my collection for years and years that I've worn and worn and worn. I did not include those bags that I still have in my collection. I only included the newly purchased bag from last year. Okay, so anything that I purchased last year, I included those bags, because prior to December 2020, like I said, I wasn't really into handbags like that, but I knew I liked quality. So I always, for the most part, I either would purchase Coach. Now, second bag I would purchase was Fossil. Here's what it looks like as a crossbody. And I used to purchase one bag and carry it until I wore it out, and then I would purchase another bag. But I love the flexibility now, being able to switch the bags out a lot quicker. Once a week, once every 2 weeks. You know, I like being able to rotate the bags. It helps with the wear on them as well. Okay, here it is as a shoulder bag, and the strap is adjustable and detachable, which is a top feature that I love in a handbag. Adjustable and detachable strap, along with feet on the bottom of a bag. But if it's small enough, I don't have to have feet. Like this bag don't have feet. I'm okay with that. Because it's small, more than likely I'm going to keep it on as crossbody anyway. So it's not going to matter. And these are all the bags that I have in my least used handbag collection for 2022. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.